on the Lenovo stand, and starting off looking at the G7, which you can see on a little demo there featuring the dual speaker setup, just showcasing that. And we've got one down here as well. This is the G7 Plus. This is the biggest model of the family. And if we have a quick look at it, you can see we've got a teardrop notch. We've got a speaker in the top there, which you could probably just about make see. It's just in the earpiece up here. We've got another bottom-facing speaker down there. And then we've got our dual camera array. Just pan down to that. Our dual camera array at the back. And it is a 16 megapixel plus a 5 megapixel depth camera. We're looking at a 6.2 inch Full HD Max Vision display, Dolby tuned speakers, and we've got Qualcomm Snapdragon octa-core. It doesn't actually say which one it is. So that's the G7 Plus. If we just have a little scanner in here. Two more G7 Pluses over here. And then over here we've got the standard G7. And you can see that it's still got the same teardrop notch here. And a 12 meg and a 5 meg camera. We're down to a 6.2 inch display here. Again, still Full HD Plus Max, and we're 50% faster than the previous generation. Again, we've still got the same 3D glass. However, I don't believe we've got the dual speaker set up here, but we do have that dual camera on the back, and it's actually quite nice in this kind of luster white color. It's also available next to it in black, which is covered in fingerprints, as is the case of most phones on this booth. Moving down here, we've then got the G7 Power. Now, the G7 Power is really for those who they just need that extra bit of battery life out of their device. Now, we're running a 632 octa-core processor on this one, and we've got 60 hours of battery life, and that is adding a little bit of thickness to it, but it's not massive. If we compare this with the standard G7, you can see it's not a massive step up in terms of thickness, but you've no longer got that U-style teardrop design. The notch has expanded slightly, as you can see on this one here. Still your 3D design. You've got a single camera now, so you're stepping down in camera terms. So you're looking at a 12 meg camera with 1.2 ultra megapixel sensor, and then on your front camera we're looking at an 8 megapixel front camera. I didn't get the front cameras on the previous G7s. I will try and find that out. And then lastly, we've got the G7 Play, which is the baby of the family. The G7 Play is a 5.7 inch screen. Again, we've stepped down in camera quality. We've got a 13 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel front, but you do have a selfie flash on this one. You still got your fingerprint reader, which is on the back. Failed to mention, sorry, there is fingerprint readers on pretty much all the other ones as well. So that's pretty much the Moto G7. Now, another thing they do have on the booth today is they also have their Android One phone, which is called the Motorola One Power. Now, this is designed for a lower tier market. We're looking at up to 2-day battery life here. We're again running a Snapdragon 636, but it's a much cleaner version of Android. It is essentially just the simplest version of Android available. It's quite a nice feeling device. Camera wise, we're looking at a 16 meg and a 5 meg dual camera system with a 12 meg front camera system. So if you want just that pure Android phone and you don't want to go down the G line, then that is definitely an option for you. So the other big piece of news that they've got today is something that we won't be seeing in the UK. It's the Moto Z3 5G module. So you've got the Moto Z3, the standard device which we have seen before. Get down to there. And on the back you've got your magnetic contact points. You then have this add-on, which is a 5G antenna, and it also has some of the necessary chipsets in there. You can see these dots on the edges. They signify where the antenna points are. You've got USB-C charging at the bottom, because this will be quite power hungry. And you literally just snap it on. Easier said than done one-handed. Snap it on, and there you go. We're now running a 5G phone, albeit it's a fairly chunky solution. But if you've already got a Z3 and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money extra, you can easily add this on if and when it comes to the European market. And also, it does just snap off like so. So when you're not needing it, you don't have the added bulk. And that is us finished on the Motorola tour. So hopefully you've liked the content of this video and you've been able to hear me. We're now going to go for a bit of a wander and see what else we can find. Keep it glued to coolsmartphone.com and hit the subscribe and like link if you've liked this video. Thanks very much.